Hey everyone, Sam here, and today we are going to be learning how to sound like Ray Charles on the piano. To do this, we're going to be using a simple riff, a simple chord progression, and a simple rhythm to make us sound like a complete blues boss. Now, why is this important? Well, it's going to help develop your coordination for blues piano. It's also going to help your left hand and your right hand start to work together with some of these bluesy rhythms. So I can't wait to get started. Let's check out how we do this. So first things first, we're going to look at our left hand riff. Now this is for the intro. We're going to be using 5 notes, okay? The first 2 notes are F and F sharp, okay? Played with our pinky and our 4th finger. Our next 2 notes are A and B, and then the final is D with our thumb. So all together, it'll sound like this. Okay? Ba-do-ba-do-ba. Okay? Try that a few times. Make sure that you're practicing it and feel comfortable with it before you move on. So keep those fingers curved because we don't want them flat. Next step, we're going to be adding our triad on top. Now, the triad we're going to be using is a D major chord, or D major triad. What this means is we're going to be playing D, F sharp, and A in our right hand. Super simple, nice and easy, and we're going to be playing this on beat 1, okay, right on the downbeat, and you'll see what I mean. When I start with my left hand, I want to be thinking just a bit in front of the beat. So, ba, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So do you see how the D lands on beat 1? Well, that's where we're going to play our triad. So we're going to line up our triad in our right hand, and we're just going to wait for that beat 1. So count out loud, nice and slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's the intro riff. So practice this, get comfortable with it. Now we're going to be looking at the chord progression that follows after. And this is where we're going to get that bluesy sound with a 1, 4, 5 progression, okay? So let's check that out. I can't wait. Let's do it. So the chords we're going to be using in our left hand, you have D, F sharp, and A in your left hand for the first chord for D major. Next we have G, B, and D for that G major chord, and A, C sharp, and E for your A major chord. So what we're going to do with those triads and all those notes is we're going to play them separately. Every single one has a beat. So it'll sound like this. We have D, F sharp, A, F sharp, and it's on the beats. Now we're going to switch to the G major chord right after that F sharp. Boom, 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 boom. Right, and now we're going back to the D major. Okay, we're still on that beat, just chilling. The final chord is going to be that A major, and now this is where we have a bit of a jump. So just watch for that. Make sure that pinky lands on A. And we're almost done. 1, 2, 3, and back to the D major. Okay, that's our left hand part. Now, you can hear how every note has a beat. Boom, 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 boom. What we're going to do with our right hand is we're going to play on the off beats. So what do I mean by that? Well, every time you have a number, 1, 2, 3, and 4, you're going to put the word and in between. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That and is going to be where your right hand plays your triads to match your left hand. So this is what I mean. If we're starting on the D major, we're going to use D major in our right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that was my upbeats with my right hand. We're playing on the ands in between 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to want to play that for 8 beats on each chord. Okay? So I'll play through the whole progression now, nice and slowly, so you can follow along and see how you can hold up. If you can slow it down a little bit, pause the video, slow it down even more, and then try again at the same speed that I'm playing at. Okay? So let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, and switch. And 2, and 3, and 4. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And back to the D. And 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And A. And 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. And 1. And we're back to D major. So that is the whole progression for the second half of this riff. Now we're going to take it one step further and we're going to put both parts together. So the intro riff and the second part with our ands on the right hand. So let's hear how that sounds, and then you'll be sounding like Ray Charles. So super exciting. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And we've landed on D major. So that's your whole chord progression. It's super fun to play. And remember, take your time with this, right? Maybe play the intro riff 5 times on its own. Then play the rest of it 5 times by itself, part 2. And then bring it together to make that chord progression and make that bluesy sound. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play something similar to what I played at the start of this video and just talk through what I'm adding. The cool thing about the blues is that you can add and customize a lot of different elements and make it your own. So I'm going to show you just a few things that you can add once you get those 2 parts down. And just remember, take it slow, practice it slowly, and then work your way up to a faster speed. So here we go, a little bit more advanced, and let's see what we can add. So I'm going to start with that intro riff, just like we practiced, and I'm going to add some inversions here. So instead of root position, just first inversion, and we'll see how it sounds. 2, 3. Okay, coming up, I'm going to add a turnaround. I'm going to start on 4. Ooh, that's fun. There's that inversion. Going to the A, back to the D. Slide. Cool. So there's lots to add, customize, explore, see what you like, see what you don't like, and let me know in the comments how it goes. So I can't wait to show you more about the blues. Until next time, bye for now.